Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The master of play action, Rodgers. He'll swing this out to Johnson, and he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and he'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Rodgers on first down. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 17 yards on that play. That's a Steeler first down. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the Ravens' 33-yard line.
Off the play fake, Rodgers rolling right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers first down.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. A first down throw from Rodgers. A pass taken in by Johnson.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. That's the Pro Bowl safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. Inside the 25. And he will score. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Valdez-Scantling on the move. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And down he goes. Travis Jones getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. Wallace now on the return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We are through 1. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 11. From the gun, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he will go all the way. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Now for the point after. He's got it, and the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. He'll forward for maybe a yard. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in on tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Marquez Valdez Scantling, the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to a fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he'll be taken down. That is a good return. They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Ball
second
on the
and
35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets this up to the 42.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. On the run to the right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. A overall throw, Jalen Ramsey coming off the corner blitz to bring him down. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, Jackson. That is left side and caught by Fowler. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Jackson going to keep it himself. And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point attempt to come here. He knocks it through. And the Ravens mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. To the left side and pulled in. Valdez-Scantling. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. With that ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a give. Heading right. It's Henry. Up the sideline to the 40. And he'll be taken down. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
That's good.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Oh, we're ready. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads, both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
It is 3rd and long. Jackson now. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 47.
On play action, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Back to throw, Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Gonna go right back to Henry. And he's in! Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Miller now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Now it's Johnson. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
And the Steelers first down.
First down for Aaron. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will score. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit.
28. Steelers 7.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
turned it.
This is Henry. Room to run at the 40. And he's all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 45 yards.
We've just seen it time and time again here today. He just continues to get them for big runs, and I think this one might be his best of the bunch.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Third and goal. The RPO, that one is complete. To the pylon, he's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Play fake. It's Rodgers. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. The one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2nd and 10. To throw is Rush. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Baltimore.
Here we go, shot. 18 cards.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll run. It's Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. That's the 4th time All-Pro T.J. Watt. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The shotgun, it's A-Rob. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Rogers. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Valdez-Scantling on the move. On 3rd down, Rogers. Forced to his right. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on 3rd down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains. And there's really 2 reasons. 1, teams are a lot more willing to use 4th down. And 2, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He finds Metcalf on the slant. From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Rogers going up top again. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Rogers. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. To the air once more, it's Rogers. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's the give to Henry running right. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Third and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. And now we'll get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Ravens sending the punt team out there. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
319.
From the gun, Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be third. They need one. Metcalf, the motion man. On third and 1, here's Rodgers. Out to his right. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it'll be second down. Rodgers now. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Tampa.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.